Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Laura. This is a preview of the jewelry for Friday night sale. It starts at 6 p.m. Eastern on the 7th. At the very end, I'll show the one more sun catcher, the Angel, Moon, and Star sun catcher at the end. We get started on time and we get going pretty quick. There will be a giveaway in before the first 10 minutes happens, and we'll get started sometimes sooner. At 7:30 p.m. Eastern, I will be showing all of the sterling silver items. The other items are silver plated or they're sun catchers or something else, but I've grouped the sterling silver items together and they will start at 7:30. The first one is an antique from 1890. This is called Waverly. It is by Robert Wallace and Sons. The designer was one of the sons named Henry Wallace. This is going to be a ring custom made in whatever sizes I'm told, anywhere between 7 and 14, and the starting bid will be $44. There's the sterling mark. If you do the band style, it's going to be 11/16 inches wide. If you do a bypass style is this style. It'll be almost an inch, a 1/16 of an inch shorter than an inch, shy of an inch. It's very beautiful. I'm guessing Rococo style, Victorian style spoon. Love that one. Okay, starting bid will be $44. The other sterling item I have is a Demitasse spoon. It's also an antique. It is from 1900. The pattern name is Pond Lily, and you can kind of see it's beautiful Art Nouveau lily. It's Demitasse, so your size is going to be size 6 band. I cannot do a bypass. It's too short. Size 6 band through 10.5. The starting bid will be $40. And there is your sterling mark, your maker's marks. This one was by Pay & Baker. So there's that one. Start bid $40. This one was made, well, will be made from a sugar tong. Again, these aren't made in advance because I cut the length of the stem according to what size you want. This is the chance to get a custom-made sterling spoon ring from Antique Spoons. This is from 1889. This is a very small piece. It will make a band size 4 through 6. And it will start at $24 on that one. Again, sterling silver. And the last sterling ring that's going to be offered up Friday night is another antique. This one is from 1899. This is also Demitasse. It is named Buttercup. This is a very collectible pattern. To find it in the Demitasse, they're out there, but it is not an easy find. People do collect this pattern. It's by Gorham. The band would be size 7 through 10, which would make it 1/2 inch wide. I can do a Demitasse. It would be 3/4 of an inch wide. And I said Demitasse, I meant to say bypass. And the bypass would be size 4 through 6. It's really pretty Buttercup. Very Victorian style. Start bid will be $44 on that one. I do have a few sterling silver crosses. Okay, they're marked sterling, but they're untested. I don't have a way of testing these, but I'm going to start them very, very, very low. I did not make these. This is a Celtic style cross with marcasites. I've looked at it under magnification. All of the marcasites are there. It weighs 4 grams. The bail, under magnification, I was able to see that the bail was marked sterling. There used to be a mark on the back here, but it's worn off. When I used Google search, I found the exact same cross. It was marked sterling. So I don't know. I can't verify what this is. Okay, so this is going to start this cross, bale marked sterling. It's untested. I'm just going to start it at $5. So even if it is not sterling, it's going to be a very good deal. Here is another cross. It is marked sterling on the back, which I will show you. Untested. It's going to start also at $5. It's very, very beautiful. Very pretty. And at the bottom here, it is marked. And I don't know if it's going to focus, but it is marked sterling down at the bottom. This is going to start at $5. Marked sterling, untested. This is a heart necklace. I'm looking at my notes to make sure I say this correctly. The bale and the bale and the spring clasp are marked sterling, untested. It's an 8-inch drop. I could not find a mark on the pendant. I'm going to start this at $2. $2. I might as well get these things to a good home. I also have I'm not sure what this is. I did do a Google search. I believe this is a Miraculous Mary Catholic blue enamel charm medal. It is marked on the back sterling. It also has a cross and an M, untested. I'm going to start that at $2 if anybody would like it. If not, it's okay. I just thought if I could get some things into the hands of someone that wants them, I would do so. Okay, and I already did mention that it's very, very helpful if you guys know your sizes ahead of time. It really helps me out. The way to get your wrist measurement, because I'm going to show some bracelets next, is you use a cloth tape measure. Try to get this in the camera. And I don't think I am in there, but you're going to measure. Get a snug wrist measurement. The measurement I need from you is the snug wrist measurement, because I will add the necessary wiggle room. So don't add anything to it, otherwise it could end up too big. All right, so the next silverware that I'm going to be bringing forth is the Daisy from 1910. 3 beautiful daisies. These are true antiques from William Rogers Manufacturing Company. These are full teaspoons, full-size teaspoons. I have not made any pieces ahead of time because I only found 12. 12 is a good number though. We can do a lot with 12. I can make 4 different things. And I was afraid if I made too many things ahead of time, I wouldn't be able to complete all of the requests. So this first thing that would be an option would be a spoon ring. It's 3/4 of an inch wide. So it's going to be kind of a wide ring. It's a thick spoon. I can do a band spoon ring, size 8 through 14, and it would be $17. Okay, so that's one of your options. Another option is going to be a pendant. I can make it really, really short. I can make it long, whatever your preference is. And a pendant would be $13. Another option would be a bracelet. And I'll show you a finished bracelet later in the sale. But we can do, it takes 2 spoons to make a bracelet. And the bracelets are going to be $28. This is where I would need your snug wrist measurement. I can do all sizes. And then the final thing that I can, make from these would be earrings. These are heavy spoons, so I can do shorter ones, and I'm guessing the shorter spoons are going to be about 0.25 ounces. Your average length would probably be a good 0.3 ounces. And then if you want them really long, normally people who want them really long like me, we don't care what they weigh. We just go for it. So the daisy spoons, and I'll show you real quick that I do have a dozen of these spoons to work with. And whoever claims first, that's how I'll fill them. I'll do my best to get everyone what they want. Okay, another thing that was worked on this week were hoop earrings. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a total of 6 hoop earrings that I can bring that are ready. And I had to put them on a different card so they would hang correctly. I'm going to try to adjust my camera a little bit here. The more times I hit pause, the more times I lose my video. Oh, there we go. Okay, so these are from 1954, named Elegance, 0.2 ounces. These hoops are going to be $15. They do have that beautiful split flower design. So those will be $15. I only have one. And another one is same pattern, the Elegance. I used a different part of the handle. These are made from iced teaspoons. I made a different part of the handle so that here it's wider, which means this cannot slide off. This cannot slide off. So you've got this beautiful little Austrian crystal dangle on these earrings. They are 0.2 ounces. Trying to read my notes and stay in the camera. This is not working very well. I'm sorry, y'all. These are going to be $15. $15. Okay. Then another one is the 1930s Met Rose. I have one Met Rose, 0.3 ounces. These are going to be $16, these hoops. I have one. I can't make another one. That pattern, the only thing I have left in that pattern is a matching ring, which I'm going to bring forth. Many of you already have that one. This is the rest of the Met Rose handle. And I added a cultured pearl at the bottom. Again, it won't slide off because the stem of the spoon is wider where I cut it. These will be $15, these Met Rose. And if anybody is interested in getting the matching ring, here it is. I have one left. You can choose size 8 through 12, and it is $16. Now, you may have noticed I'm wearing a different ring tonight. This is a spoon bowl that I lightly hammered. I have a couple of these. It's a Demitasse spoon that's been lightly hammered. I have one in size 8.25. These will be $15. I have one that's a 9.5. So 8.25, 9.5. And because these ends come together, there's no adjusting. I also have one that's unmade. So somebody would be able to name their size, and I will make it for you. Your size range is 8 through 14. Custom hammered spoon bowl ring. I was kind of playing around one day. I made one, and I've been wearing it ever since. I absolutely love it. So I thought I would bring a few for you all to see if you like them. Okay, 2 more hoop earrings. These are hot off the hammer. I just made these before doing this video. I'm going to show you the pattern, a spoon before being altered. This is what the pattern looks like. It's called Roseanne from 1938. And notice how there's blank space on either side of the flowers. Great use of blank space. Okay, so here's your hoops. These are 0.3 ounces, $15. Because those are iced teaspoons, really long spoons, I was able to make a skinny pair of hoops from the same spoons. Okay, those will also be $15. And if anybody is interested in the matching rings, I have both a bypass and a band available tomorrow night. They are also $15 each. Both of them are available in size 7 through 14. And I have 4 more spoons that are not created into anything yet, so I can take extra claims tomorrow night. Or if you can't make the sale and you're rewatching, you're welcome to put a comment down, and I will get back to you as quick as I can. Also, there's going to be a jot form. If anyone new, you're welcome to fill out that jot form. It guides you through the information I need to send you an invoice and mail out your item. I will need the address where you receive mail because I use the post office. Okay, I'm going to move on to the Sweden spoons. All the next ones were all made in Sweden. There's different patterns. This one is somewhere between 1900 and 1940. I do not know, I could not find the name of this pattern, but it is a made in Sweden. It is pierced, has several pierced areas. It is too thin right here. If I tried to bend this into a ring, it will break. I already know. So these are going to be offered up as earrings. And why didn't I make them? Because I want you to choose the length. Some of my customers like short. Some of my customers like really long. And I will say for long, these are going to be very lightweight. The pierced removes some of the weight. And look at how thin these are. And these are Demitasse, and this is an lemon fork. So I only have enough to do one. And they are $25 for those. Now, I have plenty of, gosh, I didn't even count. I have so many, but more than a dozen of this pattern. Okay, that's not even all of them. There's more sitting over here. I just grabbed a few. So I'm going to be showing a band ring. And your size option for this band ring is 7 through 12, and it will be $18. Nice, round, narrow ring. I'm going to get this measurement. I'm going to guess this is about 1/2 inch. So nice Demitasse spoon ring. Wide range of sizes. I can also do earrings. And again, I didn't make the earrings ahead of time. That way you can choose a short length. You can choose a long length, whatever works best for you. And the earrings will be $25 a pair for that pattern. Okay, and then the next pattern, last time I had a sale, I only had one of these. I was able to find more. I have 4 more of this pattern named Carlin. It's also known as Viking Rose. It is pierced, this beautiful pierced feather plume with the grooves along the handle. It is marked on the back, made in Sweden. I can do these between 8 and 10. I might be able to get 10 1/4. 5/8 inches wide in the front, and these will be $20. I can do a total of 5. Very beautiful spoon. And then when I was making hoops, I was going to turn this spoon into a hoop because I just loved this kind of French leaf design. It is from 1914. It came from spoons named Poppy from RMB is the maker. Making the hoops, I realized that these were way too long. So this is my first attempt of a hoop. It turned into a really beautiful bypass ring. I do have 2 of them, and they're $15. The size range is 9 through 11. 9 through 11, $15 for those. Okay, then an antique Demitasse spoon. It's from 1922. So this is a brand new antique. From 1922. Look at how beautiful that is. Very Art Nouveau. It is named as Schrafft's, and I believe it to be a lily. You can ask for a band in size 7 through 11. So this one is unmade. I can do up to an 11. This one is an 8 right now. And these will be $18 for these beautiful rings. I have 2 of them. Okay, then another pattern that's antique. I didn't realize I had this many antique patterns. That's really what I love lately. Okay, this is called Wild Rose from 1904. Isn't that beautiful? I love how detailed the flower is and the leaves. So, $15 on this one, size 7 through 14. I have the one on my finger plus these 4, custom size just for you. $15 for the Wild Rose, 1904. Okay. Next up is the pattern named Rosalie. I'll show you. Here is a knife or a butter spreader. It is hollow. And the blade is marked stainless steel, but the rest of it is silver plate. This is the pattern that my sweet friend Jason Adams sent to me. And I have made several options from this pattern. One of them are earrings. The earrings will be $15, 1 7/8 inches long. And I do have more pieces set aside, so as I make claims, as claims are made, I'll put your name on them. We can also do a bracelet in any size. Here's the bracelet. I'll slip it on too for you. It is going to be $24 for the bracelet. It's hard for me to reach this far, but there it is. This again is where I'm going to need to know that snug wrist measurement if you're new. If you've ordered from me previously, I can look up your previous size. Okay, so those are $24. I have plenty of pieces to make more. Okay, so I did bring this hollow butter spreader on purpose because I'm going to be using every piece of Jason's silverware. I flattened these with a non-marring hammer, and then I bent them after they were flattened, and I turned them into a bracelet. Now, because the handle is short, you need to add some length for it to fit somebody. So I added this stone. This stone is a jasper, but this jasper name is called African turquoise. It is not turquoise. It is a jasper named African turquoise. And I'll slip this one on too. I'll try slipping it on my other hand and see if it shows better. I have enough of the butter spreaders. I can do 3 more, or if somebody wants this one. The size, it's going to fit a 6 3/4 inch wrist. So those are $24. And there are other stone options. I do have agate, black agate. I have this tiger's eye. And I have some amethyst choices. Then from spoon handles, I have also made some of these. And again, we'll show them. I'm not married to the size. I can change the size of the bracelet, but just know that some of these will be coming forth with the spoons and gemstones in the middle. I'm going to try my other arm. This is a ginormous piece of amethyst on that one. Okay, then I also made, this pattern does not make a very good ring because it is plain at the end. I mean, it'll make a beautiful ring, but I've noticed that it's very slow to sell because people want this part to have the decoration, not so much this part. So I did not make a ring. I did, however, make a pendant shaped like a heart. This one has lapis beads added to it. I drilled a hole, so this securely attached wire wrapped stainless steel bail. Okay. Now I haven't, it's not a keychain. Some people, I didn't make it clear that these are actually going to be pendants. So the pendants are $12. If you want a chain, it's $2 extra. So there's that one. It's $12 for the lapis. I also have an amethyst. And this is the one that had the long chain on it. This one is your rose quartz. Each one's shaped a little differently because I'm not a machine. And this one is your AB check and a cultured pearl. Okay, and I did make a few more hearts. They're coming up in a little bit different pattern though. Okay, so those are the Rosalie from my sweet friend Jason. Jason's very busy. He let us know in one of his videos, if you haven't watched, that he is working in his studio getting ready to have a sale. So stay tuned. Okay. Oh, and speaking of Jason, I'm bringing this pattern forth because it did come up in one of his videos and I thought maybe somebody would want a bracelet. This is the pattern Tiger Lily that was gifted to Jason's mom. I do have enough to do 3 more bracelets. It's 1901 Tiger Lily. It will be $24. I didn't make them in advance because I don't want to leave anyone out. I can take 3 claims. I would need to know your wrist size. So I thought I would bring that. Okay. I did make this heart. Now it's not finished yet because I wanted someone to be able to choose what gemstone they wanted. This is 1954 Riviera, and it will be $12, and it can be finished with the gemstone. See the holes there? It will be finished with the gemstone of your choice. I have a 1953 Starlight Rose, and it will be made with the gemstone. Oh yeah, and I wanted to make sure you know there were a couple little marks on this one. That one, $12. And this one isn't drilled yet. So this could be a lot of different things. This is Narcissus from 1935. I can drill it and add gemstones. I could make it a key ring. I could turn it into a sun catcher. So, and I do have more of this pattern. So there's that one. It's also $12. Here's another unmade piece, 1910 Orange Blossom. I did go through a bag of spoons of singles. So we can turn this into a pendant for somebody. It would be $10 if someone wanted a pendant, or if you wanted a heart pendant, we could do that too. This would be a beautiful heart pendant. Someone can decide on that. The price will depend on, if a regular pendant would be $10, the heart would be $12. Okay, these I marked down to $10. This is lapis at the bottom. The pattern is 1906 Essex beaded, and these will be offered for $10. They are 2 3/4 inches long. Another earring that I marked down is the 1910 York with this millgrain edge. Both of them have that millgrain edge. I think they make beautiful stick earrings. Amethyst nugget at the bottom. These will also be $10. 2 3/4 inches long. I have a few of the magnetic spoon bowls that are flattened hooks. These can go in your refrigerator or a metal cabinet out in the garage. Hang some stuff on them. They are $5 each. I have 5 left. And Selena, if you're watching this, I still got you. Just haven't gotten there yet. Okay. This pattern I'm bringing again. It is named Loxley, L-O-X-L-E-Y, from the 1950s. From the 1950s. I wanted to show this. I guess I can't. Okay. It is a pastry fork. Mid-century modern. The band, I thought this looked really nice with the hammered spoon bowl. I thought it was a good look. So they are $15. The band can be 7 through 13, size 7 through 13, just shy of 1/2 inch wide. And I have these unmade. I have 2 that are made. I have 2 already made. If somebody wanted earrings, I could do earrings as well. I'll write up a little slip for that. I also have this ring in the bypass. And the bypass is available size 6 through 8. Size 6 through 8 on the bypass. I decided to bring those out because I thought they looked really nice with the hammered spoon bowl. And another pattern I absolutely adore. Again, it's antique. 1901 Mayflower. Of course, you have your flower. And you have, let me set this up again, your beaded edge, your millgrain edge. These are going to be $18. Size 7 through 10 is your options. And I have these unmade, so you can do a custom size 7 through 10 on those beautiful Demitasse spoons. Demitasse spoons make excellent, excellent rings. If someone did want to do earrings, I would have to figure out the price, but we could do it. Okay, I am going to pause. I'm going to pause. Let's hope that I hit the right button and go show one more sun catcher. If I lose the video, if I lose it, I'll just put it up as a short. How's that sound? Okay, here we go.